Architecture is a language, and this signature series starts a new dialogue between contemporary living and a completely new experience of space. This is a very interesting signature series because I've worked on large projects around the world, museums, city plans. This is the first small, intimate house for an individual, for a family, that really reaches into the depths of a new experience of living and also a new experience of architecture and its space. The house is an organic design which develops from a seed of a smaller unit to where it's a medium unit and then grows into a large and impressive space. This is a 21st century house. It is no longer just a rectilinear object plunked on the landscape. It is an articulated sculptural space which links the inside and the outside. It is a house that has its own unique topography. It doesn't contain human beings just within a simple horizon, but raises spaces, brings light from unexpected places, illuminates the house in a 360-degree panorama so that it's never just the front, back, and the sides of the house, but it is really house lived in the round, house lived fuller and in the full mind, a house that inspires from day to day. One of the main materials of this house is light. To take the light of nature and to bring it in specific ways in the 24-hour period into the house and also to embody it on the outside of the house. So the shadows and light of the house really create a form that is very unique, that really celebrates those who spend time in the house, those who are outside looking at the house. And of course the light is really the atmosphere of fun, of celebration, of dignity, and of the imagination which the house possesses. The interior is really in many ways unprecedented. It is very intimate but also dramatic living spaces, and spaces that are fluid, that combine the activities of the occupants in original ways so that life becomes really a choreographed experience rather than separated activities. The house is centered on a core and then pinwheels in different directions, opening up the grand living room spaces. It has an array of bedrooms and suites of baths, an incredible kitchen in a sculptural form. It's really a house of rich experiences which offer the owner a myriad of experiences never to be exhausted in this house. The house is clad in zinc. It's one of my favorite materials. I used it in the Jewish Museum in Berlin. I was inspired, of course, by Schinkel, one of the great architects of Berlin in the 19th century, who used a lot of zinc. It's a material that is very organic, that gets a patina, that reacts to the sky in a way that is truly sustainable. A material that really grows and ages in a very beautiful way, with subtlety, with coloration, with liveliness. It's never just a flat, dull, metallic finish, but something that really breathes with the life of the building. Highest sustainability components in the world, from its insulation, from its geothermal power, from solar energy. It is really the highest level in the world. But sustainability goes beyond just the technical aspects. A house which is memorable, a house which is beautifully built with fine materials, a house which will remain for hundreds of years. That's what makes this house sustainable. The building is really unprecedented. This house has an array of spaces. It has many different atmospheres. It's not just a few rooms here and there, but a really harmonic whole where there are spectacular, grandiose spaces. There are rooms where the walls are not orthogonal to the ground, but open up towards the sky. There are many ranges of space, from very intimate to really grand. And the house creates also internal and external spaces, some smaller courtyards, which are very intimate, some large frontal spaces, which can really show the house in its full form. But the house is really a living being, and I think it soars in its spirit of spatial interaction with those who are in it.